Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Yoga to Withstand Anxiety. This is a 40-minute practice with Comeback Yoga. My name is Kat, and we will start in our easy seated pose. So go ahead and come on to the ground or a chair, wherever you are, and find a seat with a strong foundation where you can sit up tall, roll your shoulders back and down. Place your hands wherever they fall. Sometimes it can feel lovely to place one hand on top of the other in your lap, or place some palms down on your legs. Come into your seat and begin to simply notice your breath. Being curious, notice the sensation of breath passing over the tip of your nose or your lips. Notice its temperature. Notice what parts of you rise and fall with your breath, be that your lower abdomen, your chest, your shoulders. Even noticing through your back, your rib cage is expanding with each inhale. And likewise, notice the effects of your breath. Maybe with each exhale, you can notice your sit bones and legs melting down towards the ground. With each inhale, lifting the crown of your head up. And allow that to be enough for right now. Just noticing your breath. So as other thoughts arise, acknowledge them, maybe with a little gratitude, then choose to bring your focus back to your breath, being curious, noticing, using your breath as a way to fully come into this moment. By which I mean, when we notice our breath right here in this moment, in this practice, and those thoughts that are mostly pertaining to other things, being processing the past or looking forward to the to-dos for the day, we can set them aside. They'll be there when we're done. For right now, we're practicing just being here in this moment, just noticing our breath. Continuing to be curious, see if there's any shifts in your breath. See if it naturally changes, settles, really any shifts, or none at all. We'll take 3 more rounds of breath here. Exhale here. Pulling your navel towards your spine to facilitate a full exhale. And then as you inhale, reach both your arms up overhead, slowly, slowly. Take your whole inhale to bring your palms together. Take a pause at the top of your inhale, suspending, holding your breath. And then exhale. Slowly bring your arms out to either side. Bring your fingertips all the way down to the ground. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. And then inhale, arms overhead again. Suspend your breath at the top of your inhale just for a moment. Hold. Exhale, let it go. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift up. Pause. This time, as you exhale, bring your right wrist to the outside of your left knee. Bring your left hand back behind you, and then your gaze over your left shoulder. Rolling your left rib cage back, right rib cage forward, twisting through your spine. Continuing to inhale, lift up through the crown of your head, and exhale, maybe look a little further over your left shoulder, creating a twist from your sit bones, the very base of your spine, all the way up through the top of your neck. One more round of breath here. And then inhale, slowly, slowly come back forward, arms overhead. And exhale, twist in the other direction, same twist, other side. Exhale here. Inhale, come up through center. Same twist, this time just for one breath. So exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center, twice more each side, and go with the pace of your breath. And please do take breaks as needed. This is your time to be in this moment in your body. So please personalize as you go. All right, once more each side. Inhale up through center. Pause at the top of your inhale. Exhale, hands down either side of you. Ground your fingertips down. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then keep your right fingertips grounded down. Lift your left fingertips up. And then bend your right elbow so that you can bring your left fingertips overhead, reach them to the right. Bring your gaze down to your right fingertips while grounding your left hip down, pressing your ribs to the left. And notice a subtle movement here with your breath, where on your inhale, maybe you lift up and out of the side bend a bit. And as you exhale, you ground in a little further. Continue to breathe here. Inhale, rise up. Arms overhead, then left fingertips down, right fingertips up. Reach over, side bend towards the left, pressing your ribs towards the right. Gaze down, subtle movement with your breath. Two more rounds here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your shins, palms down. Take 3 rounds of breath here to settle at center. And then begin to create circles with your torso around your hips. So inhale, lean your chest forward, then roll over to the right. As you exhale, round your spine, tuck your pelvis and chin in. Inhale forward, up the left. Continue to make circles, moving through the whole length of your spine. So inhaling to lean forward, exhaling to round as you come back. Inhale, come forward, pause, and then begin to circle in the other direction. Three more circles here. Last one, nice and slow. Reach forward the center of your chest as you inhale, around your spine as you exhale. And then simply create some smaller circles to spiral your way back through center. And then extend both of your legs out to either side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Press through your heels, lift your toes, and reach the crown of your head forward, bending your elbows any amount to lean forward, continuing your slow, even breath. And as you settle in, continue to press through your heels, lift your toes. And just as in our side bends, maybe noticing that subtle movement, inhaling, lifting a bit, exhaling, grounding down. So even as we're holding a pose, still feeling that movement with your breath. One more way to notice this pose, this moment, allowing your mind to focus here. Take 3 more rounds of breath just so. Once more, exhale. Press into the palms of your hands as you inhale, walk them back towards your legs. And then go ahead and bend both of your legs. Come onto your hands and knees to tabletop all fours. Pause for a moment here and check in with the pace of your breath so that you can begin to move with your breath through cow pose and cat pose. So inhaling to cow pose, lift your gaze, lift your chest, lift your sit bone. And then exhale, cat pose, press into your hands and knees, lift the center of your spine as you tuck your pelvis and chin. Inhale back to cow. And exhale, cat. So go with the pace of your breath this morning. And as you go, if there's any discomfort in your knees or wrists, you can grab a towel or blanket and place it underneath. Likewise, you can stay in your easy seat, be that on the ground or a chair, and mimic the same motion with your spine, moving with your breath, all the same benefit. And if you're someone who spends a bit of time at the computer, always curl your fingers in and come up onto your knuckles just to create a different posture with your wrists. So again, just finding ways to personalize these poses to support you and being present in the moment, in your breath. So often when we're feeling anxiety, we're thinking about the past or the future. So to get some respite, it could be beneficial to come into our breath, come into these poses, be in the moment. Take one more round of breath here. Inhale back through tabletop. And as you exhale, step your palms just about one paw print forward, creating a longer length here. And then shift your shoulders over your wrists. Bend your elbows to bring your chest and then your chin down to the ground. Press the tops of your feet down to the ground. Inhale and lift up into cobra pose. So lifting your chest. And then exhale, we'll move back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank pose, shoulder over wrist. Please ground both of your knees down and press back to child's pose. So hips towards heels, forehead towards the ground. Inhale, lift your shoulders up over your wrists. Exhale, bend your elbows, chest and chin down to the ground. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. And exhale, grounding your knees, press back to child's pose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale with your knees down. Also bring your chest and then your chin. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, lift your hips, press them up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank. And exhale, child's pose. 2 more rounds, just so. Move with your breath and take breaks as needed. Final round, lift up so you can ground down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose, and exhale, child's pose. Stay just here. Settle into your child's pose. You can bring your forehead down to the ground, or you can stack your hands and bring your forehead to your hands, creating a little more space for your breath. Lengthen out your exhales to allow your hips to ground down. And feel your back expand with each inhale. We'll take 5 more rounds of breath here. Inhale, rise up, coming back to tabletop. Cross one ankle over the other and come back to a seat. Then lift up your knees and bring the soles of your feet to your mat or to the ground, wherever you are. With your hands on your knees, inhale, lift your gaze, lift to the center of your chest. And then exhale, roll down onto your back. Shift your shoulders down away from your earlobes, grounding down through your shoulder blades evenly. And then step your feet out so they're wider than your hips and bring your knees to touch at center. Bring your left palm towards your navel, your right palm towards your chest, and simply feel your breath. One more round of breath here. Inhale fully. And as you exhale, bring your knees in towards your chest. And then inhale, extend your knees, lifting the soles of your feet up. And from here, Create circles with your ankles and with your wrists. You can move through your fingers and toes as well. And begin to circle the other direction. Exhaling and pressing down through your hips, through your elbows. Inhaling, lifting up through your heels, reaching out through your fingertips. One more round of breath here. And then bringing your palms down to the ground either side of you. Bring your right leg down to the ground and then bend your left knee. Using your right hand, guide your left leg across your body, bumping your hips over to the left. And then bring your gaze to the left as well, creating a twist here. Inhale, come up through center. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. And then extend your left leg long on the ground. Bend your right knee up and using your left hand, bring your right leg across your body, bump your hips over to the right, gaze to the right. Exhale, settle in. And continue to breathe here. Inhale, come up through center. Right knee in towards your chest. Then extend your right leg out. Reach your arms overhead. Stretch from your fingertips through your toes. Inhale. And exhale, release. We'll come into our final resting pose. So you can bring your hands down either side of you, palms up. Create a little space between your legs. Allow your breath to settle here. Taking a moment to rest, to notice any shifts in your body, mind, heart, from moving gently this morning. Noticing the colors and patterns of light around you or allowing your eyes to close. 3 more rounds of breath here, just so. Exhale. Just as before, take a full body stretch, arms overhead. And as you exhale, simply roll onto one side or the other using that arm as a pillow. And slowly, slowly press back up to a seat. Begin to rub your hands together, tuning into the sound. And then bring your palms into the center of your chest, gently pressing in. Gently tuck your chin. I'm so grateful for this community, this practice, for you coming here and being in this space. And I wish you a wonderful day and to see you again soon. We'll close our practice here. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Take good care. Bye.